discussing question answers. Okay. So any doubt till whatever we have discussed? Okay. Till match the followings we have discussed. Match the columns we have discussed. Now I'll be discussing and circle the odd one out. Give reasons for your choice. We'll be discussing that. Okay. So here it is given intermolecular force, force of cohesion, force of adhesion, and force of gravity. Which is odd? Which is odd among them? Which will be odd?
Force of gravity. Force of gravity.
Force of gravity is the odd one out. Force of gravity. It is odd here. Why is it odd here?
Because other are the part of matter.
No. Force of gravity also exists between parts. Okay, if you are saying they are parts of matter, it means it is also has to be part of matter. Now they are force between the matters. All are force between the matter. Why? What is the difference? See here, intermolecular force, cohesive force, and adhesive force. They are force between. They are force of attraction between
molecules of the particle.
Yes, not molecules of the particle, just molecules will say. They are force of attraction between molecules. Between molecules, okay? They are force of attraction between molecules. Take anything, they are molecules, the force between them. They are called a force. These are force of attraction between molecules. Whereas force of gravity. It is also attractive force. It is also force of attraction. Force of attraction between things. And things, they have the mass. You can write having mass more as well, or between things you can write. Because everything here is matter. Okay. So intermolecular force, cohesive force, and adhesive force. These are the forces of attraction between molecules. Whereas force of gravity is force of attraction between things. That way you will write. How you are going to write? Intermolecular force, cohesive force, and adhesive force are the forces of attraction between molecules. Between molecules of a substance, of substances, you can write. This is fine, between molecules, that's it. Whereas force of gravity is the force of attraction between things. So these are between molecules, these are between things. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So for example, these are two things, there is force of gravity between them. Okay? There is force of gravity between them. Okay, larger the body, more the gravitational force. Body having more mass will have more gravitational force. That's why Earth is so big, therefore it have more force, more gravitational force. Understood this one? So this pen is here, pen is attracting Earth towards it. Earth is attracting pen towards it. Understood? That is force of gravity. Okay. Now second one, boiling, liquefaction, melting, evaporation, and sublimation. Boiling, liquefaction, melting, evaporation, and sublimation. What you will be writing?
Sublimation.
Is the odd one out? What is the reason?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you tell first one again?
First one, okay. Ask immediately. I was about to rub. Intermolecular force. How you are going to write first one? Intermolecular force, from the question, right? Intermolecular force, force of cohesion, and force of adhesion are the forces of attraction. Are the forces of attraction between molecules. This is clear. Whereas,
Sir, your voice is not clear.
okay, let me ask other students. Is the voice clear? Other
Yes,
students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
Clear. It means it's trouble at your side. Okay. And see, whenever you don't hear the clear voice, just let me know. I'll ask the other students. If other students as well say it's not clear, then it's the problem at my side. Okay.
Network issue.
Okay. Or you can do one thing who is not got clear. Either you can check the video I'll upload, you get their voice, or if you're not there as well, then text me on WhatsApp. I will send the answer this one. This question only I will be sending, not any other. So intermolecular force, coercive force, and adhesive force are forces of attraction between molecules, whereas force of gravity is force of attraction between things. Understood? So here we have a group of
Sir, you are muted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, 1 second. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, I'll change that one, don't worry. Okay, so what will be the answer? Boiling, liquefaction, melting,
Sublimation.
evaporation, sublimation.
Sublimation.
Sublimation. Sublimation is the odd out. Okay, and what is the reason?
Because in sublimation, because except sublimation, all others get in the form of liquid, water, liquid, solid, and gas. But in
Okay,
sublimation,
so yes,
it
that's
gets
fine. No liquid state. So what you will be writing? What we are going to write? Boiling, liquefaction, melting, evaporation. Okay. Okay, just a minute. Okay. These are not being changed. Okay. Okay, now no one can mute me or no one can remove you from the class. Okay, there was some setting I forgot to do. Okay, now it's fine.
We were presentators, so
Yes, that's fine. Now you are not. Okay. So boiling. So we'll be writing in boiling, liquefaction. We'll be writing in boiling, liquefaction. Complete spelling you write, and melting. Melting is given. Boiling, liquefaction,
and
melting.
evaporation.
Okay. First we'll be writing melting, evaporation. Okay. Which state is present in boiling, liquefaction, melting, evaporation? Which state is present? Liquid state is present. Liquid state, that's the difference. Liquid state is present. Whereas in sublimation, liquid state is present or not?
No, sir.
Liquid state is not present. Liquid state is not present. Understood? That difference will be writing. Okay. Understood this one? In boiling, liquefaction, melting, and evaporation, liquid state is present. Whereas in sublimation, liquid state is not present. That way we are going to write the answer. Okay. We have given the reason. So first you'll be writing the odd one out. So what is odd? Sublimation. Okay. And then give reason. Okay. Here it is written uncircle out. So you will uncircle. Okay. So this is clear. Give reasons for the following. We already done. Give reasons we already done. Okay. Multiple choice. Let's do afterwards. Okay. We'll discuss afterwards. Discuss.
Sir, can you tell the answer of I1?
I1 in solids here. I think you haven't checked the video. You haven't checked the video, I think. In solid, molecules can have only vibrational motion. It is given on page number 11. It is given on page number 11. Check it. Go to page number 11.
Because
In solid,
intermolecular space is less.
yes, because intermolecular space are extremely small and the molecules are closely packed. Since they are closely packed, they don't have the space to move. Intermolecular is strong, so they are attached to each other. Okay, from that you can write. Okay. Okay, K, diagram based questions we'll be doing first, then think John, then multiple choice we'll do. Okay. So draw diagram to show molecular arrangement in all the three states of matter. Molecular arrangement you have to show. So it will be on page number 9. Open page number 9. Open page number 9.
Okay, first
Yes, figure 1.2 you can say. Figure
Yes.
1.2. That is molecular arrangement in solid that you have to draw. Okay. There is no need to draw the exact number of molecules. Okay. You can draw
sir,
on your own. We have to do the molecular arrangement in solid, liquid, gas, how the molecules are arranged. So draw them like this. Okay. This is molecular arrangement for solid. Then liquid, provide little spacing. And gas, provide more spacing. Okay.
sir, we want to make both.
You have to draw 3 diagrams here. Draw diagram to show molecular arrangement in all the 3 states of matter. That means figure 1.2, figure 1.3 you have to draw. Okay, solid, liquid we have drawn. Gases we will draw from page number 10. Figure 1.4. Understood everyone?
Yes,
Okay, do the second one. Draw a schematic diagram showing process of boiling and condensation of the substances.
Page number 40.
Schematic diagram. Page number 14. Page number 14. Figure. Which figure? 1.7.
7.
7.
Figure 1.7. That is the schematic diagram. We have shown the scheme how the boiling and condensation take place. Clear? Second is
Yes,
clear
sir.
to all? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Third one, the following diagram shows 3 states of matter and their interconversion. Okay. Now name the changes A, B, C, D. So take A, solid to liquid. What it is called?
Freezing. Freezing.
Solid to liquid. A.
Melting.
It is called melting or fusion. So A is melting. Okay, or fusion you can say. B,
Freezing.
Freezing.
freezing or solidification.
Freezing.
Freezing. C,
Vaporization.
Boiling.
liquid to gas.
Boiling.
Vaporization.
Vaporization.
Or
Boiling.
boiling.
Evaporation.
Evaporation. We can, no issues. Okay. But we write vaporization, boiling. Okay. Next one, D, gas to liquid,
Condensation.
condensation or
Liquefaction.
liquefaction. Okay. Liquefaction. Okay. Or we can write. Next one, E,
Sublimation.
gas to solid.
Sublimation.
E, sublimation. Yes. Gas to solid it is.
Deposition.
Solid to gas.
E is solid to gas. That is clear. Solid to gas it is. Okay.
That is deposition.
F,
Deposition.
gas to solid. Deposition.
Deposition.
Okay. This question you can do in book. No issues. You can write there. Okay. Name 2 substances. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can
Yes.
you tell second one of diagram based question?
Which one?
Second.
Second.
Draw
Okay.
it.
I'll tell afterwards. I'll tell. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
name 2 substances which undergoes
Page
change in
number
A. Name 2 substances which go change. So change E is sublimation. You can write any 2. camphor, naphthalene balls, ammonium chloride, iodine, etc. You can write. This is clear. Okay, these three you do in notebook. This will be fine. It will be good for you. Okay. So first and third are clear. First and third question are clear to everyone. B we haven't done. Will the change C involve absorption of heat or release of it? C, what is there?
Absorption
Boiling.
of heat.
Boiling will absorb the heat. It is absorption of heat.
Means absorption of heat.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. So first and third question are clear. Second question, see page number 14. Second question, page number 14. Figure 1.7. That is the diagram shown. Conversion between boiling and, okay, how the state changes. Boiling and condensation. Figure 1.7, page number 14. So K diagram based question is clear. Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do that in notebook. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now we discuss the think John. Think John. Think John, it is very important questions. Okay, wet clothes dry up easily on a hot windy day.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So can you tell diagram based question third C answer?
See, name two substances which undergoes the change in E. E sublimation.
Camphor and ammonium chloride.
Yes.
Camphor and ammonium.
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. Okay. Think John. Wet clothes dry up easily on a hot windy day, but do not dry up easily on a cold humid day. Why?
Because of evaporation, as evaporation depends on the temperature
Temperature.
of the earth.
Yes. More higher the temperature, more evaporation. Lower the temperature, less evaporation. So it is given on page
And
number
the
20.
flow of
It is given on page number 20 some, yes, 20 also. Temperature. Okay, yes, it is given on page number 19. Check page number 19. Page number 19, temperature is written. The rate of evaporation increases with increase in temperature. Okay,
And
this is the
page
rate.
number? Yes.
Page
sir.
number 19. Page number 19.
Yes, sir.
Rate
That
of evaporation.
in black.
Yes, black one. Okay. See here, two things you have to write. See, a wet clothes dry up easily on a hot, windy day. Day is hot as well as windy. Okay. But do not dry up easily on a cold, humid day. So cold it is and humid also. So many more things you have to write. Okay. This part you leave. You leave it for timing. I'll make the answer and give you this one. Okay. So here temperature we have to discuss, flow of air as well we have to discuss, humidity also we have to discuss. These three things we have to discuss. Understood? Because all these three we have to discuss. Okay. So hot windy day, temperature is higher, wind is blowing, and humidity is less. But
Sir,
humidity
the air is
yes.
very dry and in a cold, humid day contains moisture.
Yes, cold humid day will contain the moisture, less the temperature, therefore less the evaporation. So this answer I'll give you afterwards. Okay, leave this one. Okay, for time being, leave this one. Okay. Now next one, melting point of ice falls when some impurity. Okay, leave it for time being. We discuss third first, then we discuss second. Okay, second I have to explain here. Okay, why don't all solids exhibit the property of sublimation? Why don't all solids undergo sublimation? What is the reason?
because
We have discussed molecular theory. So what
the intermolecular force of the solids which undergo sublimation is less than the solids
less.
compared
Okay. They
to
have
the others.
weak. So only the solids which have weak intermolecular forces, they will undergo
They will
sublimation.
sublimation.
Yes. So what you will write? Because in some solids only, because in some solids only, because in some solids only, the intermolecular forces are comparatively weak. because in some solids only the intermolecular forces are comparatively weak.
Sir, can
Understood?
you tell?
Which one? Okay, this is clear. Second, we'll be discussing now how to make kulfi. Okay, because in some solids only the intermolecular forces are comparatively weak. Because in some solids only the intermolecular forces are comparatively weak. This is clear. In some solids only it is weak. Okay, so those solids where intermolecular forces are weak, those solids only will undergo sublimation. This is clear to everyone? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, may I rub it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now we'll be making kulfi. Ice cream we'll be making. How to make ice cream. And we don't have the refrigerator. Okay. We have to make the ice cream from ice. Okay, so how we make the ice cream? See here, for example, this is our container. We have added milk, sugar, etc. We have added, okay, etc. We have added. Now, this mixture, it is in liquid phase. This mixture is in liquid phase, and it will freeze. For example, it freezes at 0.5 degrees Celsius, minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. This milk is going to freeze below 0 degrees Celsius. It means this mixture is going to freeze at, we are taking this temperature. For example, this is going to freeze at minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. It means its mixture temperature we have to lower up to minus 0.5 degrees Celsius or below this one. Then only we'll get the solid ice cream. Yes or no? If we lower the
Yes.
temperature at minus 0.5 degrees Celsius or below this one, then we get the solid ice cream. And we are having ice this side. Okay, we'll use this ice to convert this into solid. How? If we bring them in contact, what will happen? Its heat will get transferred to here. Okay, so initially take it like this. Okay. Okay, we are, its temperature we have to lower to 0.5, minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature for ice? 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now we bring them contact. Initially its temperature is around 30 degrees Celsius. When we are making the mixture, this temperature we have taken around 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, or 36 degrees Celsius you can take. That's up to you. So 30 degrees Celsius we are taking. Now as we bring in contact, what will happen? Heat will be released from moisture and it will melt the ice. It means its temperature will drop 30, then it will become 27 degrees Celsius, and its temperature it will start to melt slowly. Some part of the ice will melt. Its temperature is still dropping. Okay, for example, its temperature has reached 15 degrees Celsius. By the time whole ice have melted, whole ice has melted. Okay, and both have come to the same temperature. For example, its temperature also reached 15 degrees Celsius. So what happens here? Its temperature lowered, its temperature increased, its temperature lowered, and they came to equilibrium. That is 15 degrees Celsius. Both are at 50 degrees Celsius. Now will there be any heat transfer? No. Since the both bodies are at the same temperature. So were we able to make the ice cream? No.
No.
It means we have to lower the melting point or the freezing point of the ice. How we can lower? So we add some impurities.
Increasing the water impurities in it.
Impurity. So mainly the impurity added is salt. If we add salt, its it will freeze at lower temperature, more lower temperature, like minus 1.5 degrees Celsius. Now it will depend on the kind of impurity we add and how much impurity we add. So here we salt are adding. So how much salt we are adding, depending on this, the freezing point or the melting point of this ice will change, will lower. So for example, this time we have lowered its temperature up to minus, okay, how much we should take? 10 degrees Celsius. This is fine. We have added salt in such a quantity that its temperature has that, while in water we took, we added salt, then we froze it. Okay, after freezing, it freezes at minus 10 degrees Celsius. Frozen. Now this ice is at minus 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, now we are going to use this ice to make the ice cream. Okay, and this is in large quantity. Okay, now again its temperature decreases when they are in contact and its temperature increases. Minus 10, minus 7, minus 3, minus 2. For example, its temperature has reached minus 2 degrees Celsius. Ice as well has reached minus 2 degrees Celsius. That is, now they are in equilibrium. There will be no heat transfer further. Okay, there will be no heat transfer further. Okay, so what have happened? Milk has this mixture has converted into ice cream.
Solid.
Into solid. So we have lowered the melting point of ice. Lowered, even at minus 2 degrees, it is solid. Okay. No, it's the melting point is minus 10 degrees Celsius. So ice has started melt at minus 10 degrees Celsius. But see, still that liquid of ice, that is water, that is has been converted, is at lower temperature. So it kept on giving minus 7 degrees Celsius. It's in liquid state, but still lower than that one. So heat getting transferred from milk to ice and milk to this liquid water, and it is getting its temperature is increasing. This temperature is increasing and increasing, and its temperature is decreasing and decreasing. When the same temperature is reached, equilibrium is attained, and no heat transfer takes place, and we know it's here ice cream. Understood?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you added salt to the ice, and we are mixing the milk and sugar solution with the ice. So,
We are
sir,
not
there.
mixing. We are not mixing. See here what we are doing. This is the milk container, and surrounding it there is one more container. Here we have placed this ice. So heat getting transferred like this. You have seen the ice maker in olden days. It was like this. A big container was there inside one container, and there is one arm is there. So this is filled with ice and salt mixture, and inside here we put mixture of that one milk, and now we rotate it. As it is rotating, heat is getting transferred more, and inside as well there is one. Okay, there is more. Often that one mechanism is involved in making ice cream. Okay, this you understood, the heat transfer this time. Okay.
Yes.
So what you are going to write the answer? Because after adding salt, okay, time is over. Okay, this answer I provide you afterwards. Okay. So think zone second answer is remaining, and multiple choice questions are remaining. Okay. And think zone first and third answer. So think zone, leave it for timing. First and second answer I'll give you next lecture as well. Multiple choice questions we'll discuss. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And don't put anything in chat box. Never put anything in chat box. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So think zone first and second we'll be discussing in next class. Okay.
Sir, can we leave?
Yes, you can leave. Thank you all.